Welcome, this is video live from sunny Greece. Ionia to be exactly, in Pergamum exactly. But before we get started, I'd like to make an apology for the last video. If you catch, I was looking at my last video and apparently my microphone recorded my breathing pretty loudly, so I'll try not to make that happen again, but I'm very sorry about that. Anyways, we built the sanctuary of Zeus and Athena and built our population up, so let's proceed back to Aulis.
Just outside the walls of Troy, the Greek army captured an old man named Helenus. Like most old men in Greece, Helenus was a great seer, and he weighed in with his 2 drachmas.
Did anyone mention the Palladium yet? There is an object held within Troy's walls, an object that Poseidon himself gave to the city when he was building its walls. Troy will never fall as long as it has possession of this object. You'll need to retrieve this object if you want to win the war. Have fun storming Troy!
Only Odysseus, grandson of the master thief Autolycus, will be able to retrieve this magical object, and the great hero has been acting quite strangely lately. He is the only great leader who has yet to participate in the war effort against Troy, pointing out that he never swore the oath of Tyndareus. Later, he was spotted laughing hysterically, sowing salt into the earth around his palace, rendering it infertile. Crazy or not, Odysseus is the only one who can help. Maybe, if you offer him plenty of wine, and olive oil, and a lovely hall to call home, he'll come to Aulis, though who knows what will happen to Ithaca if he leaves the city behind.
Alright, so let's see. For a forthcoming quest, 16 packs of wood for colony, 32 skins of fleece, 16 jugs of olive oil, 64 sieves of wheat, 24 suits of armor. The hero Odysseus. And we're back in our nice city again. Oh look, our coffers are nearly, were barely untouched after the last episode. Start importing some marble so we can build another sanctuary. Let's see, Pergamum buys grapes and olives, sells armor and sculptures and all that good jazz. And we can build elite houses now, yay! Start importing armor. And as you see, Ascania became our vassal, so they're paying 1,000 drachmas yearly of tribute. Suicide, wheat, olive oil, wood, and yeah, for now. We have plenty of wheat to cover that, cover the losses. And before I forget, let's make a save here. But yeah, I again feel bad for making the last episode have my breathing sound on my mic. Moving it a little closer to my mouth so it's a little clearer, but hopefully it's going to catch my breathing. I'm very sorry about that, I'm still learning, but even though I know that's a dumb mistake to make, nobody really does that. Yeah, I'm sorry, really sorry. I hope you guys don't mind too terribly. You have my word of honor that I'll try to make it not happen again. Maybe I should breathe less, well, not that much, but I guess in my defense it might have been because I haven't recorded in a few days, so I was a little bit rusty. And we're gonna build the gates of Hades here soon after. Let's put a Pergamum trading post up here just in case. But yeah, our city practically runs by itself and makes money for us. We'll try to conquer Slime again in this episode.
What other god can offer you a kraken?
With the Kraken patrolling your shores, you have little fear by attacks by the home water. Okay, so let's make a storehouse here. Get some fleece, some armor, olive oil, and wine. We can't produce horse ranches yet, so don't worry about that. We got Grand Agora over here.
Greetings, mortal. I, the Lord of the Sea, have a quest for you.
When I Poseidon and built the walls of Troy, I placed the Palladium inside the city. As long as Troy has its sacred ops, the city will never fall. When he says, ask the hero to steal it, he will find that Troy will weaken. This is his hall. Let's plop down this hall over here. And let's see. Great popularity, excellent our wealth, 8 elite houses, 32 jugs of olive oil, 16 bottles of wine. So nothing too special. Let's make some boulevards. College and the drama school over here. Yeah, employees needed. Get out of the way, you stupid hunters. They're not technically stupid, they're just doing their job. They shouldn't call them stupid like that. After we have some kind of land force going, we can try conquering slime again, like I mentioned. Do another experiment, see if we can conquer them. Oops. But we're gonna spend some money, but before we head out we're gonna make extra money so we have like 60k drachmas again to make our way out of the city to set up the next city with. Let's see, we establish the gates of Hades here. There will be a road. Make 2 artisans guilds. We can build Gates of Hades and get some silver mined, so that can support our economy with some silver mining operations.
Anyone seen my spear? How can I be a spear carrier without my spear? Oh, build me a fire to roast.
We need more armor. So there comes the yearly tribute. Dear Lord Vidokoi, I was kind of willing and glad to offer you my yearly tribute of 1000 drachmas. May you find a great and noble use for it in this coming year. Let's summon Odysseus. We can only support 2 sanctuaries at the time being. Let's make another housing block over here, so we get some more workers. Before these houses disappear, make a road here. You don't get a refund if the houses disappear, by the way, so be careful with that if you're low on money.
The world-renowned Odysseus, King of Ithaca, is here.
Oh, but anyway, Nemesis, if you have no Nemesis for me, right? I'll tell you simply enjoy your hospitality. Make a big enough army, hopefully. They need a bigger appeal, so let's delete this fish fountain and make a statue here. Or a monument, rather. While we wait for Hades' sanctuary to finish building, we can use this time to conquer Syme when we have a big enough army going. Let's make a save here. Everything's going smoothly. Trojan Ascania still has a huge amount of shields. We probably could ask them for assistance to take down militaries in Ethiopia, but Syme is our first priority because they buy fleece and we get sell fleece and all that good stuff. We have not that much olive oil right now, so let's reduce the amount of olive oil we have stored in our trading post. Looks like we might need to increase our olive tree yield a
My
little bit.
dearest, worship me, and I'll make your
They will
soldiers
stand taller.
find great strength.
They will stand tall and firm in the face of enemy attacks. Hopefully these olives get brought out. These olive jars get brought out of the storehouse. Okay, we have many workers coming in. Build the more elite houses, get our army up and running. Later I hope we can build horse ranches so we can make horsemen. They are very powerful in invading places. Just like this gains of fleece. Import some more armor. Poseidon has a nice little trident there. We're making lots of tax money from these elite houses. If you need room to build a sanctuary, remember the land over here there's lots of room for husbandry industries and also building sanctuaries, so don't worry too much about it. They're working Gates of Hades. I think it's facing the wrong way. That silver is gonna appear over there. I guess I should have plopped it down the other way around. Ah well. We'll just make a road over here and put the mints over there. These guys obviously haven't heard about inflation. Now if you don't know what that means, it basically means the value of money wanes, so money becomes less valuable and you have to spend more money to get things because the low value of money is so low. So if we were to say print infinite amount, make mints infinite amount of drachmas, that would mean the value of drachmas would wane because there would be so much money out there that everyone could buy everything, which sounds nice, but remember the value of money would decrease, so prices would increase with the prices. So you would get, in one hand you get astronomical amounts of money, but the other things cost astronomical amounts of money. Just a tribute. It's 5. This should be a rather short episode. Hopefully. Yeah, we're making some profit despite importing armor and marble.
What other god can offer you a kraken?
There's Poseidon again. Collapsed building? What happened over here? Apparently some buildings decided to collapse. After this one in the available. Before that collapses, apparently you can't use that method. I think some more buildings are about to collapse. Fire! Fire! That drama school over there was causing some interference. Let's see, we have a nice army. Let's make a save at this point. And send everything we have at Syme. If this doesn't do it, nothing will. Then we conquer Syme. Or a hero along, that many full fleet of triremes, and as many hoplite companies as the triremes. So there should be ever conquering. Back in the end is fine. Helvigra, I can imagine I need your help. We need you to send 18 followers of wine in 6 months. You don't need to know why. We need just to ask you and send us supplies. Okay. Some needs, please. We could have, of course, requested Hermes to fill up, do as we do the request on behalf of us. Gates of Syme. If this goes well, we might have, of course, have Miletios and Ethiopia next. We wait for Hades' Sanctuary to finish construction. Hades' Sanctuary gives you a couple of benefits. Firstly, Hades will bless tax offices and mints and foundries so they produce more stuff. Secondly, Hades will give you Cerberus to patrol the city. Like the dragon, it will occasionally smite down the enemies it finds. And lastly, you get silver ore from Hermes' Sanctuary, so you can, despite of inflation, you can mint your own drachmas by constructing mints and they'll mine the silver infinitely and stuff like that. So yeah, he's a very handy god to have in the corner, if we haven't gone over what he does before. I think I mentioned it briefly in another episode where we constructed it just at the end, so we didn't really get to build mints or anything, but still. We conquered Syme. Also, one of the video, army is victorious, Syme the leader of Peninsula is ashamed. Syme is now ours. To celebrate, you want to shield for the commandant monument. Let's see, the pier to Syme. Build it over here. Start exporting some fleece to them. And they give us sculpture yearly, that's good. Give them some drachma so they calm down. What kind of losses did we take? Some quite heavy losses. Something actually for the mine. After this, after now, it's time for Miletus in Ethiopia to fall. Miletus has less shields, and we can always ask Ascania to send us some assistance. Let's make a save here. The next colony, like I mentioned many times before, is tough. So, and I hope I really mean it this time.
What other god can offer you a kraken?
Because when I say something's tough, it usually means that it's not that tough and you see me just breeze through it, apparently, but yeah, it should be pretty tough, and that's why we need as many vassals as possible to keep sending us supplies. Because Syme sends us sculptures, that's especially handy, because we will need sculptures in the next adventure. Or at least a little amount of them. And we don't need to import or export, even use trade or stuff. So there's warriors return. That wolf was clearing Odysseus' way.
Penelope will have to wait a long time before she sees me again. This city is so great.
We need more armor. Just keep importing armor. Armor is a very sought after supply over here, around here.
never a genius without a tincture of madness.
Some thanks you for the money. They're loyal now. I think when we go after Miletus, we'll ask Ascania for some reinforcements because they have a ridiculous amount of shields. Even though it said that most of their fighters gave up the fighting life to worship Zeus in the last column in Pergamum, I don't think they quite did follow through with that. They're still pretty beefed up. Here comes the tribute. Simon and Pergamum both give us sculptures actually. Does anyone buy sculptures is a good question. I think the answer we're looking for is no. Nobody buys sculptures. There's no market for sculptures right now. I'll have to call in an expert to look at them. There's not much of a market for them.
For a feast of Pan or Aphrodite. That's for the women's line. Darn it! Has anyone seen my spear?
Actually, before we do that, we make let's save. We give some money to Ascania. They send some quite a strong army to help us conquer Miletus. That we shouldn't be able to knock them down in one try, but I think this will take out a lion's share of a big chunk of their shields. Okay, I was just checking the timer. We're at 22 minutes right now. I'll try not to make this a 50-minute episode, so I'll try to be as quick as possible if we want to conquer those cities and get Hades Sanctuary set up and all that good stuff. Give them some stuff. And there are gates of Miletus. Hopefully they'll knock it down. If they do it in one try, I'll be surprised. I'll be flabbergasted. Positively flabbergasted, my good sir. Collapsed building. Oh yeah, there was a trireme. It's strange that the trireme sinks abroad if its building collapses. Let's put some sheep over here. And we still have plenty of room to build sanctuaries. We conquered Miletus! Also miracle, your army is victorious in Miletus and the leader of Amri is sustained. Build this now, to start with you will build a common environment. Give them a little bit of wine. Yeah, they sell more armor. We have plenty of armor stockpiled. So let's decide the armor requirement. Make a save here. Next we have to just worry about Ethiopia, and then I think we can conquer Lunasus at the moment. It's too before them. Same for Troy. You cannot conquer Troy for the time being. It's scripted like that. I think I've tried it a couple of times in the past on my own files, and nothing's happened. Leaky, but they made it. Ethiopia will take a few tries to disarm. So wine Miletus will make a decent make a huge profit selling wine. Because look at how much wine we have, 64 amphores of wine lying around. That's we just made over 1,060 1,600 drachmas. Not bad.
My dearest, worship me, and I'll make your soldiers find great strength.
Please let me fulfill an outstanding request.
Permissions are burden. Most out of Vinoco, I need some help from you. I understand your humble servant and planning great festival of Zeus in my city of Pergamum. I don't have as much chocolate olive oil as I thought I did, and I fear that the festival won't be a success unless I can obtain 15 more of the item. I hope that you can agree to send the 15 jugs of olive oil within 3 months so that the festival can go off without a hitch. And Pergamum has its shields back. Excellent. Once everything's resupplied, all the ships are repaired, we'll do another attack run. Cue the attack run team from Rayman 2. I haven't played Rayman Origins or Legends, but Rayman 1, 2 and 3 I've played and I really like those games. 1 was my favorite out of all of them. Even though it was tough, I still liked it. Fighting all the cages, defeating all the monsters, creatures, Mr. Sax, Mr. Stone, Blitz, or Mosquito, or whatever you wanna call him, and Mr. Dark escaping at the last moment just to send some minions after you.
How can I be a spear carrier without my spear?
These guys are fixing the ships. And they have a bunch of shields again. But getting tribute of drachmas from Ascania and Miletus in your next mission is a boon to you because you're gonna be making heavy losses in the financial department because you don't have a... Well, I'm not gonna tell you what. Let's just say you don't have much in the way of exporting to do. We need some more marble and we're good to go. Okay, everyone's ready. Make a save here. Dispatch all forces against them now. Give all sorts of stuff to Ascania so they think more highly of us again. Our forces are sailing to conquer Ethiopia. It really helps when you request help from assistants, have a hero along and have a full fleet of triremes and a reasonable land army as well. It really does help. Pergamum regards you more highly. Because you responded in time for a plea for 15 years old for a cage festival of Zeus, I asked of Pergamum will think more highly than it for. Pergamum under attack. I am most honored Vinoco. I Nestor, humble governor of your colony Pergamum at my wits' end. The army that your royal Troy is on its way here attack us and I had to have some troops to defend of my own to defeat them. If you're honoring me, I'm begging you to send me some troops in 1 month to help me turn back this foe. Oh dear, I don't have any troops to send them, and they wouldn't make it in 1 month either. We might have to conquer them back again. That happens if you sometimes.
Hey, could we halt some of the spinning, please? The spinning is really making me ill here.
There go the traders. Tribute paid.
Build me a pyre to roast my friend.
Nice wolf. Just don't do anything reckless. I hope Palladium doesn't get conquered because I'm really not in the mood to start conquering back my colonies or my little vessels. Help! General Trojan has been spotted and they will be here in our city of Palladium shortly. Look upon me, master, your humble servant with pity and send me reinforcements now. You can go to Ethiopia. Okay, we can go to Ethiopia. How much wine do we have lying around? Not much. Let's give them some olive oil instead. And we can start selling, making massive profits like we already are. And we'll conquer Pergamum back and then send Odysseus on the quest and all that stuff if it gets conquered.
I have come down from Olympus. Can I be a spear carrier without my spear? Build me a fire to roast my friend. I have come down from Olympus.
What other god can offer you a kraken?
Apparently they took heavy casualties like my army also did. But now we have everything is just Lunasis and Troy conquered our allies. And Pergamum possibly if we have to conquer them back. Tourist warriors return. Ah, the bridge was out. Make some olive presses and wineries over here. Salamis needs food. Background you left us unorphaned. We endured heavy losses because you failed to send us troops. I next door parent are going through a highway. Trojan goes Pergamum. What awful news we occurred. Our royal colony Pergamum has been conquered by our hated tribal Roy. By orders of Troy no longer trade with us. Don't worry about that too much. As soon as our triremes are fully operational, we'll conquer it, send Odysseus on the quest, and then we'll be off.
Build me a fire to roast my friends upon.
They're going to go Pergamum. Hopefully that'll be enough to conquer it, as we can't use triremes to conquer it. They have 2 shields. We have 2 troops and 1 Odysseus along the route. There's Hades! We can stop importing marble. They have to take a long route around. If that doesn't do it, we'll request help from Ascania once more when we conquer Pergamum and send Odysseus on the quest before Troy can conquer anything else, and we'll be done. Easy peasy.
Anyone seen my spear? How can I be a spear carrier without my spear?
Salvation guys are more high. Because you agree with my 24 crates of food, Ajax was honestly more high than I did before. And they have to bypass Troy and Lunas is very, very softly moving. It's strange, we have only 2,282 people working and 7,000 people in the city. It's kind of strange. Lazy people not working.
Has anyone seen my spear? How can I be a spear carrier without my
Employees needed. Yeah, Hades sure doesn't want a lot of sculptures of himself around. 2 giant sculptures and 4 sculptures are enough. Strange, very strange. There comes the last shipment of marble.
You can discover more about a person in an hour of prayer and in a year of conversation.
Gates of Hades complete. The Royal Hunter is pleased today, for you have completed Hades Sanctuary. As a reward, Hades has bequeathed to you silver from deeper in the earth. He has also sent service upon yours his streets, rending the flesh of those who have fallen intentions. Or he failed to invade Pergamum, apparently.
My dearest, worship me, and I'll make your soldiers find great strength.
Hades will deposit drachmas in your treasury when you need funds. Hades will get town servants will patrol your streets and striking down enemies when you build the gates of Hades. Hades will also offer you the royal riches of earth or silver that you convert to your drachmas at that mint. Play the Hades if you want your witnesses to increase in your treasury. Okay, I'm not going anywhere until we conquer Pergamum. That means we'll again bother Ascania to get some real. They can't spare troops apparently. We'll ask Simon to send some reinforcements in this case. They're down to 1 shield, however. Apparently I triggered some kind of pause feature. Tribute paid. Our armor is, importing armor is weakened because we can't buy armor from Pergamum. Pergamum is hostile. I am loath to speak in name because it leaves bad taste in my mouth. I understand Pergamum is extremely angry with you, there's no telling what I might do. So Pergamum getting conquered did complicate my plans a little bit. I didn't have intentions of making this episode so long, but apparently my world domination made Troy angry. We just need all these houses be full of armor and stuff like that. Yeah, they're down to 1 shield. Getting some assistance from Simon. Can't spare troops again. Yeah, we'll get some assistance from Simon, conquer Pergamum with our own standing army and Odysseus along the route. About nearly 100,000 drachmas. On the plus side, our economy is growing constantly by leaps and bounds. Defeat of return. Days are blessed.
I have come down from
If you find a good wife,
Means haven't been blessed and they produce extra drachmas.
become a philosopher.
We need more armor. Sparta needs wine. Hermes could have helped us out there. Sometimes he doesn't automatically trigger to help you. That's kind of strange. Okay, all houses have hoplites in them. Make a save here. Simon's apparently angry with us. This vessel leader doesn't like you a lot right now. He won't enter any requests, and if you feel this way, he might even rebel. Don't know why he feels this way. Consult the USD's Heston. So we dispatched. Looks like we this time might have 3 companies going out. And Simon sent us help to conquer Pergamum. Hopefully this is enough. We'll conquer Pergamum. We can send this on the quest, and we'll call it a day. Such a hassle. Simon's loyal again. Look at the expenses, the income. We have nearly double the income from expenses.
With my blessing, the metal here shall multiply, whether it be silver, bronze, or coin.
Build me a pyre to roast my friends upon.
He might also place the tax office. No, he's not going that far. We got a small little housing block here. And there's a gates of Pergamum. Let's see, hopefully this goes through. Ascanian Android, help me, please, Video Cry. Ascanian, loyal and humble vessel, need your help. I've managed somehow to provoke the anger of Trojan and its armies marching toward my city of Ascania to attack us. I'll put myself prepared and beseech you to send me some troops within 6 months. One month to help us defend the city. Hopefully Ascania is send some reinforcements to Ascania.
What other god can offer you a kraken?
Hopefully they'll make it in time. They only have 1 month to get there, so I don't expect them to make it too fast. We conquered Pergamum. Hopefully our forces make it to Ascania in time. They do have many shields, but not as many as Troy. Give me some money to Pergamum. When Odysseus gets home, we'll send him on a quest before anything else happens and goes wrong. If Ascania gets conquered, we'll conquer them back when we have the time to. They should make it in time to defend Ascania. Hopefully that'll be enough. If Ascania gets defended successfully, we'll send Odysseus on the quest and be out of here before tea time.
Please let me fulfill an outstanding request.
Lunasus' money was. Hey Vidocroy, you toast. I managed lord over all of Lunasus. Insist that you send me 3,799 drachmas in 3 months. If you send it, maybe I'll invite you to a symphony. Should be paid.
Has anyone seen my spear? How can I be a spear carrier without my spear? Has anyone seen my spear?
On higher difficulties, like you noticed, Troy will invade your vassals and colony from time to time. So you have to be really quick with it and use your military forces wisely if you do stuff. Asking regards more highly. Lord, your forces arrived in time and took weak. Our combined armies were able to defend our city. Asking think more highly than I did. But they did lose a lot of shields. And we lost 3 ships. We're making a ton of money though, and we can buy more armor again. That's excellent. When Odysseus gets home, we make a save and send him on a quest immediately, so nothing else gets conquered. I suppose this turned out to be a very long episode again. Ah well. Okay, now before anything else goes wrong, we make a save, send Odysseus on the quest, and we'll be out of here. As soon as he retrieves the Palladium from Troy. Ascadia lost a lot of shields, so that's why you have to use them to help you. But Miletus and Ethiopia are again rebuilding their shields, so they're ever first. Illyria, I've never noticed that. Illyria area. Macedonia, Thessaly, Ionian Sea, Cyclades, Aegean Sea.
This city is as sweet as the siren song, and you deserve to be an immortal, old great leader.
Thanks, you Mr. Minor Person. We're making a ton of money. Make a few more mints while we can. And he's crossing the sea on the quest. On the quest for the treasure. The sacred treasure, Palladium.
The crafty Odysseus has retrieved the Palladium, the first step in weakening Troy. He has been heard talking about an ingenious plan to break through the walls of Troy, though one must remember that Odysseus doesn't always make a lot of sense. With Odysseus away from Ithaca, scores of suitors have descended upon the city, hoping to convince the fair Penelope, Odysseus' wife, to reject her sometimes batty husband and choose another. Choked by the vast number of suitors in the city, Penelope has had no choice but to remove Ithaca from the world stage until she finds a way to deal with all the suitors.
Alright, so we conclude the hero Odysseus. We did a lot of fighting, conquered a lot of those enemies as vassals, stole the Palladium, and all set aside goals. But anyways, this was a long enough episode of Dynamic Palladium. This is Video Crow signing off. See you guys next time.